Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another SEC team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Goes out of bounds at the 32. Return. Hey guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll run it from the gun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 30.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Escapes the sack. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's leg way. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Throws a stiff arm. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense.
Touchdown, Gators.
Shit, boy.
This quarterback on fire today. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Sampson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a strong start. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
First and 10 play coming up. The back's got it. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
To throw, it's Ayamaleva looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
The balls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff running right.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Grab down the middle. It's White. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And moves the ball to the 35, another first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
It's complete on the crossing route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Gives it to the back. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. The Volunteers looking to run some tempo here. On third down, it's a handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Now the try for two. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. He makes the catch. The gamble pays off, and they take an 8-7 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
The important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush to sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got it for a big gain. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
It's a shotgun run call. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 6. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. One more play before they head to the locker room. Single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sampson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? Oh, look at the quick cut. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And the Volunteers have first and 10 here. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
They'll move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
On the run, it's Sampson.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Using his legs here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A running play called on 4th down. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. Trying to run it, it's Sampson. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the goal line. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. To throw, it's Lagway. And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sampson. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Sampson. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Press coverage now from the secondary. Throws to the tight end. And it's caught off the deflection. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What?
More than enough to pick up a first down. And the Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Second down after that previous play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Here's the second down play. To the air, it's Ayamaleva. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Bro, what is my corner doing?
It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers.
What the fuck is my corner doing? He's standing right there and he just turned around.
Yards after the catch. He makes this catch. He's nowhere close to getting into the end zone, but his athletic ability allows him to get it in for the touchdown. Now here we are, under 2 minutes to go. Do you kick the extra point to tie it, or do you roll the dice and go for two to potentially take the lead?
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now.
Man, fuck, bro.
Quarterback
Contender, what it do, bro?
what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. And he's got his man open downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He breaks free. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming.
What the f...
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
The fuck was...
And the Gators will have to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Bringing it back, it's Sampson. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And a speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. In the remaining time, can they get into field goal range? Or do they get more aggressive and push the ball downfield, take it out of the kicker's hands? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Ayamaleva.
Give me that shit.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. The Gators offense retakes the field. So how do they play this in the remaining seconds? They're not in field goal range. How aggressive do they get pushing the ball downfield? Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. It'll be a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So now on comes the field goal unit. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So here we go. This will be a 51-yard field goal attempt to win the game. Field goal try. No good. He missed it. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
Probably missed the 51. I wasn't that far off either.
Press coverage now from these DBs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's White. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking for 6. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now. And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. And he knocks through the PAT. So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to the end zone. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Handoff in a single back formation. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Vols. A strong overtime answer. So it all comes down to this. If they make their 2-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it all comes down to this. If they make their 2-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now. Scanning the field. It's Ayamaleva. Defense is coming after him. No, he didn't get in. The defense makes a stand. They stop him, and now we're headed to triple overtime. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. And he drops back in the gun. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. So they set up again, a two-point try to reclaim the lead deep here in overtime. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. And now this offense must respond with a two-point try to keep this game going. And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground, trying to power.
Let's go, man.
No, he stops short, and it's game over. This defense rises up and wins it right there.
Holy fuck, bro.
At the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging
Oh my
moments.
God.
They've been able to overcome and how fitting.
Bro, I mean that was really my fault because I missed the 51-yard field goal at the end of the game, but that was ridiculous, bro.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirkland Street, I'm Chris Fowler.
That was fucking
This has been another
ridiculous.
presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Fuck, bro. My boy Kush, what it do, bro? Yeah, that was the definition of a motherfucking hell game. And that was to keep the streak alive. Man, that was crazy, bro. Holy fuck. That was stressful. For the first game on, too, that was stressful.
Hello there and welcome to Auxin Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. We've got a terrific matchup for you today. Fans have gotten here early, and they are ready to get this game underway. So we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
Hey, them emotes funny as hell. Got the little stick man in there.
The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. Returner looking to make a play here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good.
We survived though. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. If that one, there was a few plays in there, I was like, bro, I'm about to throw this motherfucker, bro. Fuck. But you know, games like that will make you better, bro. The blowouts really don't do that for you. Games like that are the ones that make you a better player.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge...
We made it through though. We good. We made it through.
And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off the RPO.
Oh, hold that.
It's a fumble.
Hold that block.
Recovered by the offense and good for 1st down yardage.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. To throw, it's Lagway. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage.
To the wideout.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Touchdown, Florida. Number 9.
See if they can convert the point after.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score Florida 7, Oregon 0.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
26 set to kick this one off.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And there's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
42 Spider.
Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Trying to extend the play. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the 1st possession.
The end of the 1st quarter with the score Florida 7, Oregon 0.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Back in motion now. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And
Give me that shit, boy.
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Florida. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Florida 14, Oregon 0.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Players take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down.
You hit that?
Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
He's on the run.
You hit that?
This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Does anybody want to be great, bro?
Getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Back to throw. It's Gabriel. He's moving out of the pocket now.
Thank you.
The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What seems like this quarterback, anytime he gets pressure, he likes to go to his left, being a left-handed quarterback. This time he just tries to do too much, and the ball gets intercepted.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Come on, Lagway. God damn, bro.
Good coverage there.
They really be acting like this motherfucker can't throw on the run. Like,
kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing.
that's beautiful pocket, bro. You just smoked the throw.
Away the scramble.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Now it's 3rd and short with 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run, he'll let
oh my fucking God, bro. You about to come out, I swear.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Finds his man, has the first down. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone.
Catch, boy.
Touchdown, Gators. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 26, set to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Caught on the outside. It's Holden. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And looking for a big play here. Deep shot popped out of the
Bro, what the fuck?
Touchdown, Oregon.
What the fuck, bro?
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this.
I mean, the catch is fine, bro, but you just run that. You don't even tackle him. What the fuck was that?
This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
That's fucking terrible stick, bro.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Johnson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes
Damn, bro, you should have dropped that.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And he's got it. Offense tops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
Makes a quick catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line.
I didn't get out.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To the air. It's Lagway. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got a lot of time. Now sends this one deep to the right.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Florida 28, Oregon 7.
And the Gators will kick it off to begin the second half.
To kick off.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25.
I just sent it to you, bro. That's the add me, send me a friend request on the game from the the main screen, whatever. It's Trap Ground, bro. I just put it in there.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Here's the option play. They'll toss it to the
There's
back.
no way he got that shit off.
The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers.
Carrier. Tuna.
Back to pass. It's Gabriel. Buying time. Moving to his left. It's incomplete. That was called.
Is that you, Free Smoke? Is that you?
And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the
All right, bet. Hey, do your I'll send it to you right when I'm done with this. Do your depth chart and shit before we start, bro.
It's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. They make
Oh, fuck, man. Make a fucking tackle.
for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down.
Hey, you never know, contender. His name Free Smoke, bro. He might be giving out that work.
Keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
He lets it go.
Oh, no, they didn't, bro. I'm about to say.
His 3rd pick of the day. He's found some room at the 45.
I was about to say, bro.
Crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now.
I lost a couple games to Chad.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
But yeah, I don't think since I don't think you've
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid
Nah, bro. I
game here.
remember I told you if I wasn't out the country, bro, I'd be running money games, bro. I was doing that shit when I lived in the U.S., bro. I was running motherfuckers' pockets. But you know, the money ain't the same because I'm out here in Europe now.
Out Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching
Yeah, bro.
their lead here in the second.
When I lived in Cali, I met my wife and shit. She from Switzerland out here. So I ended up moving to Switzerland.
That lead, so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
Florida, 35, Oregon, 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
Bro, I do personal training and shit, bro. I be in the gyms. I be in the gyms all day for real. Getting right.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
Give me that shit, my boy.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wait, it seems like any time.
Oh shit, bro. Alright, bro. I'm about to send you this shit, bro. Free smoke. Except I'm gonna do my depth chart and I'm gonna send it to you, bro. Hey, it's a 21-point rule, bro. Anybody, you get me down 21, it's over with. You won. I get you down 21, it's over with. I won. You ain't got no mic? And now contender, yeah. I mean, we would have stayed in the States and shit, but we was about to have a baby and like the insurance and shit. She already had insurance, and she got a good job out here, so just financially, it just made more sense to come out here, bro. Trust me, I did not want to leave. You feel me? I did not want to leave the States, man. Hopefully, I get to come back one day, but never know. Shit, it'll be like a year in July. Yeah, July 15th last year, so a couple months from now. What are you talking about? It's lagging. What the fuck? What that mean, bro? It's lagging. How's it lagging now? Yeah, I'm like, what does that even mean? I'll send you another one. See if it's working. Is it working? Yo, is it working? Hey, you know what, bro? Actually, this shit did this shit one time when I was playing somebody. Like, it was just acting crazy as fuck. Nah, yeah, it might. It just, I don't know. This shit happened. I was trying to play somebody one time, bro, and it did this shit. Like, it wouldn't let us start the game, so we had to try. We had to try again the next day. I don't know why. Like, it's only happened to me one other time, bro. We might have to. You might have to just hit me like tomorrow or something, bro. We could try again tomorrow. Cause I think I know what you're talking about. That shit. I was trying to play somebody one time, and he was saying they said he was ready, and it wouldn't let him change, and we just couldn't start the game. And then we tried again the next day, and that shit worked. But that shit really weird, cause it's like it let me do that shit before with somebody else before I play him.
Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. We've got a really compelling contest here. A team that's earned a top 25 ranking heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make...
We could just try again tomorrow, bro. Because last time that shit happened, he tried to invite me. It wouldn't work either.
Team.
A touchback would have been a better idea. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Daniels. And a big game before he goes.
I mean, yeah, the food is different, bro. It's expensive as fuck, but it's healthy. Like McDonald's, they don't have no large, bro. You can only get a medium. And that shit expensive as fuck, bro. You fuck around and spend $30 on 2 people at McDonald's.
Offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. It's caught downfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. And the quarterback dropping back. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough.
Yeah, bro. You know, I be up early, bro.
And there's
So, I
the
mean,
tight
most of
end
the time I
who
start
shows
streaming.
his
Like
hand.
today, I think I started at like 4:30. I try to do this shit for my,
First and
you
10.
know, for the fam get up.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
Like if I go to the gym, I start like 6:45, 7. Then if I don't, I start at like 4.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to
But it's actually perfect because, you know what I'm saying, like that's nighttime for the States, bro. So that's where everybody be up back there.
spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. guys up front line up. It's first down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's running. Plays bottled up.
Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball.
Loose.
Yes, sir.
Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
No, all that fucking running with the
And
QB.
the offensive line.
Yeah. Yeah, he already knew. He said that was gonna be a long game. He didn't want none of that. That's what them Bama players do, bro. Just get the ball instantly, just take off running with the QB. Like, no, we're not going for that. He might break some every once in a while, but no, we're not going for that.
Hello there and welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. We're expecting a full house this afternoon. We've got an anticipated clash here, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete.
Oh,
Downfield.
Georgia, that man trying to murder me, bro. You trying to get Georgia. But yeah, just let me know whenever you want. I don't know why I'm always doing that shit.
He goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it for a big gain. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Gain of 18. And that's good enough for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Yeah, whenever you want to get it in, bro, just let me know.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching it.
That's a good pass lead right there.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. He's talking about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync.
Yeah, bro, that online dynasty shit is stupid. How you can't crossplay, bro. Well, on the next one, I think you should be able to, bro. So I'm trying to get one started with the whole chat, bro.
They can hurt you with their arm as well.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. And he lobs it deep down the middle.
Fucking 3-4 of us right there. We can't pick the ball up. That shit's stupid.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach
GT, we rolling right now, bro. We locked in. How's your night going, brother?
For the offense, it's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws it to the right. And he finds his target. He has the first. 4 set of bounds.
I hate when they don't let me jump, bro.
Game. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Got it.
The Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
That's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and
Gators,
the
what's going on?
full display to be able to get that first down.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal.
Here we go. Convoy.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Oh my God, bro! Like, look at the bullshit, man. Motherfucker breaking 2 tackles in the backfield.
Kirk, we knew that tackling was going to be a key for this defense in the red zone. They did not get the job done that time.
Well, you could just tell that runner was not going to go down with a full head of steam that close to the end zone. No tackler in the way could stop him.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
I think we had like 56 or 57. I had a fucking hell game for my first game today, bro. I was lucky to get out of there.
Offense has a first down. The shotgun running play call. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Damn, I can't break no tackles though.
Nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw. It's Lagway. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Oh, almost. Defense has got the football.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays.
All right.
But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? And the senior able to make the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame.
Yeah, bro. If y'all watch long enough, you'll find out that EA fucking hates me for some reason. Like, motherfuckers breaking 2 tackles in the backfield. I get hit and fumble the ball. All right.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. I don't think he got in. The big guys up front just walling him off.
No, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run here on third and
Look, he broke that one too. That's wild. He broke the first one too. If we didn't have someone there, he would have ran in.
We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The decision is
It's
not
fucking
to go
ridiculous.
for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And he knocks that one right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Yeah, we lucky because on that return, he just ran right into the tackle. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He could have just ran in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown.
Florida. Number 10 takes it back for the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point
Yeah.
is good. So
What
it's
they say? Fuck around and find out.
That makes the score.
now the
Come on,
kickoff
D.
team's
Just
out
fucking
on
make
the
a
field.
tackle, bro.
Bringing it out. It's James.
Motherfucker, sit your ass down.
The 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
What you got
That
going on
powerful
here?
Oregon offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quick throw, testing the
Give me that shit, boy.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looks right for a quick completion. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown.
Oh, shit.
This quarterback on fire today. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Florida 21, Oregon 10.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick it away.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking downfield.
I'm about to say, for one, that should have been a pick.
Defensive play brings up second down.
But don't let him catch it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, that one's
Nah.
picked off.
Nah.
The other way, can they catch him?
Yeah, nah. Yeah, bro. If you really wanna play defense, bro, I mean you have to get that switch stick down. Cause you know the computer's so fucking stupid on here, bro. They just let motherfuckers run right past their face. You have somebody in a hard flat and they just standing there, or in a cloud, they just standing there, let them get behind them. So I mean, you just gotta, and really, bro, to me, defense is just like playing offense. You know what I'm saying? So when you start to play, like, bro, you just looking, like, motherfucker, like if you see it's open, I see it's open. You feel me? So like I play defense like I'm on offense, but I'm just on defense, if that makes sense. So if you see, oh shit, he about to be open, switch stick over there, move over there. And it's like, yeah, motherfucker, like if you see this shit is open, I see it's open. But yeah, that's really the skill gap, bro. Like you gotta have your switch stick down, cause motherfuckers really ain't used to that, ain't used to playing that. And then yeah, just route recognition, and then just user skills at the end of the day, bro. But I mean, nothing too crazy. I mean, unless you're gonna start doing like, start doing the glitch shit, like mid blitzing the shit that can't be blocked or running the loop blitz. But you know, I don't play like that, bro. I like to play real football. I don't exploit the game like that. So yeah, we up to 58. But I mean, yeah, that's the advice for me, bro. Just play defense like you playing offense, bro. Like you looking at the routes, you see something's open, switch stick over there, cover it up. Chances are they gonna throw it. Cause when people on offense, they see something open, they gonna throw it.
Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. But he's got some space here. On the move. Still
Oh shit!
Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Goddamn, bro. How you bob and weave through that motherfucker right there.
Touchdown. Florida. Number 10 with the return.
And now the try here for the extra point.
For the extra point.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT.
Good. That makes the score. Florida.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Anderson. Tackle at the 14. Not very good.
Nah, you will, bro. 152. A couple days of streaking, bro. You should be up there.
The 14
Start here.
Like if you play every day for like 5 straight days, bro, you'll be up there.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Caught quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing line. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That completion makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. Eludes a tackle. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Dumps it down to the back, caught. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this.
Going for a big play downfield.
Catch the ball. Of course not.
Oh, it's incomplete, almost.
Oh, my God, bro.
On the opening drive. He's going to bring up second down.
Fucking knew that was coming.
Hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Fires it to the wideout.
Give me that shit, boy.
Intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Past the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Gators.
God damn, bro. Motherfuckers just be ready to get up out of here. Yo. What's going on, bro?
Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. We've got a terrific matchup for you today. Fans have gotten here early, and they are ready to get this game underway. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins.
Yeah, Hawk.
Daylight turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the...
I'm gonna hit this depth chart real fast, bro. All right, yeah. Good look, bro. Appreciate you.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Pitches to the back.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Fafita. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The pocket breaking down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. With the sack on first down, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Fafita. And he's looking to make a big play down.
Good shit, boy.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. tackle made after a big...
It's like, bruh. I swear, bro, motherfuckers just be. I told you, one turnover, they just quit, bro. Like you, and I don't understand, cause like even like if that was me, okay, I understand. I'm having a good drive. Oh fuck, turn the ball over. One bad decision, bro. That doesn't mean I have to quit. Like you was moving the ball. Like you're literally moving the ball, bro. Why are you quitting? Damn, bro. I don't understand. I was just telling him I don't understand. I don't understand why you even quit. Like you was moving the ball. I'm like, bro, like, cause motherfuckers be doing that shit, bro. Like, they be moving the ball and they throw one pick and then they just quit. I'm like, bro, what the?
Say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. We're expecting a full house this afternoon. We've got an anticipated clash here.
All right.
As we'll see a team.
All right.
The Kansas Jayhawks taking on a squad from the SEC.
All right, let's do it.
Florida Gators. Esports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 16. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run the option. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They're trying to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. finds room at the 30. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Daniels. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And the Jayhawks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Send the back in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Kicks to his left and makes the completion. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Get his ass. Get him. There we go.
As a 4th down stop, the offense will take over in plus territory.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
To the air. It's Lagway. Tries the right with a quick throw.
This nigga dropped it.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Jayhawks come up to the line in a hurry-up. They'll run the option. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Florida, 7, 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try the option play here. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down. The Jayhawks look to keep this drive moving. It's an option look. The back's got it on a pitch. He heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The game makes it second and medium. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure.
I'm about to say, you better not let that motherfucker get through there, bro.
Making a sack there. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, I'm like, he better not.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. He's running out of time.
Yes.
Looking to scramble. On the run here.
Bro, come on, man. Make the fucking sack, bro.
Open target on the left side.
Shit, weak as fuck.
They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And the Jayhawks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here's the option play. Fights through the tackler. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The
Shit,
offense
nigga outran to get to the outside. I don't even know how he got to the outside.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout.
No, sir.
They can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Yes, sir.
Way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Kansas offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
He's out of bounds at the 37. And that's good enough for a first down.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble now. Get some space around the 30. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Kansas.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Has the force still on the move. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up.
Who the fuck missing all these sacks, bro? God dang.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Florida 14, Kansas 0.
The Jayhawks will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming.
Why would you stop running?
Incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete.
You gotta hold that, son.
The first down pass over the middle.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The ball is loose.
No, he did not.
Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well,
I'm about to say, no the fuck he did not.
On the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Yeah, we got lucky right there. I don't know why the fuck he fumbled the ball, though. What the fuck is that? That should get you put on a bench.
The Gators are in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. Fights off a defender. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Lagway.
Ah, come on.
And it's
We gotta get that in there, son.
Right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab, a chance to
Good
score.
tackle.
He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3
It's 4th
points
down.
Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Nah, see, that's where motherfuckers fuck up. Like, why would I go for it when I could just go up 3 score? You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers be doing stupid shit on here.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Oh my God, you gotta hit him.
Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. As a design quarterback keeper. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The Jayhawks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback's got it on the option. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense going with the hurry up. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the
This
back.
nigga.
Breaks loose at the 45. A quick spin move.
Then you're gonna push him for. Come on,
And a
Castile.
huge
God
gain
damn.
before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Jayhawks offense is on the move now.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Yeah, he should be.
We're all guilty of
He
this.
should
Look
be,
at the
bro.
big
This
plays,
motherfucker been getting hit all game.
offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The Jayhawks line up with a 1st and goal. Scanning the field. It's Marshall. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
Touchdown, Kansas. Number 2 with the catch
Yeah.
in the end zone.
God damn, bro.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the 2-point conversion is good, cutting the lead down to 9.
And makes the score. Florida.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Florida offense retakes the field. So this game is not over yet. Score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play call? They bring him down, but that's a solid.
GG's, bro. Yeah, bro, I don't know what that fucking, the motherfucker would just roll out this way and then somehow roll all the way back around the other way. I'm like, how the fuck you doing that? That shit don't make no sense. And my D-line just letting him get out of there. And then I don't know what the fuck that play was. He kept running that like option, sprint option or something like that. But he didn't have an option player. Like he was just taking his QB and just running. That shit was kind of annoying. Yeah, bro, I'd never seen that. I'm like, there's not even an option player. He's just taking the ball and sprinting out one way. I don't know what the fuck that shit was.
Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. We've got a terrific matchup for you today. Fans have gotten here early, and they are ready to get this game underway. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Gators will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's King. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Mendoza.
Nigga, you're not gonna pick the ball? The fuck is that?
Break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
A quick 3rd and 10, and the crowd now really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's
shit, boy.
Touchdown, Florida.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. And he steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. So California's offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Golden Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down.
Oh, he dropped
It's
it.
nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the 1st down and much, much more.
And the Golden Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a toss play to the right. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 2nd down after that previous play. Ball handed off. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
The Golden Bears line it up with 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. The shotgun handoff here.
Yeah, let's push him in there for fucking 8 yards, bro. What fucking stupid shit is that? Let's just push the motherfucker forward.
A long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
2nd down. We're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the ball to the ground. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Eludes the rush. He's going to take off. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number one.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 7, Cal 6.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Quick spin on the run. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Cal's offense takes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Change of direction. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On the ground, it's Ott. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. 3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Goes a
Shit,
pass
boy.
ball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? At the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Gators. Kicking team out for the PAT try. They connect on the PAT and lead 14-6 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. No huddle now for the offense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. Fires it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And the Golden Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
You know, we always want to look at the quarterback after a play like that. What did he do? Getting outside of the pocket, finding open receivers, I got it. But how about the receivers? Finding themselves understanding that they have to change the rules of their routes and adjust to what the quarterback is doing by scrambling.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Throws it to the right.
Yes, sir.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Florida. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's King. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So California's offense back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? All day to throw, finally lets it go to the left side. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Looking for the wide out. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Good shit, man. Man, Kush, we just running through shit right now, man. Trying to hold it down, bro. Just trying to hold it down, bro.
Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. We've got a really compelling contest here, a team that's earned a top 25 ranking, heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle, as we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on another SEC team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Gators will kick it away to get this game going. Bringing it out, it's Manning. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to... a touchback. First down here for this offense. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Running right through tacklers. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Back to pass. It's Cook. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries to get it to the running.
Oh my God, you hit the ball.
Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Hawkins. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Both carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's leg way. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Here's the second down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a 1st and goal now.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
Yeah, if you're not in the mood, you definitely shouldn't play, bro. You already know what'll happen.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
I'm trying to catch your streak, bro. That shit crazy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cooper. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Yeah, you've been getting it in, bro. 100 games this week. That's wild.
Kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
There's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Cook. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Tries the right with a quick.
Yes, sir.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Gators. But they'll try to With the extra point, the lead is 14. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kickoff.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quick throw to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. You're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And this pass is on target. Caught. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need...
And he floats this pass deep down the right side.
Nice.
Breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Looking to throw. It's Cook. Receiver makes the grab.
Good tackle.
Defense makes the stop after the completion. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive
Oh, man, good play, bro. I'm about to pick that.
You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Throws it in. It's Daniels. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The completion makes it second and short. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's across the 25. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Florida. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. They add the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Cooper. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off.
Yes, sir.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on a return there, but a great interception. Give the offense the football at the 42. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Lagway. Hit as he released it.
What the fuck was that?
Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's an
He didn't even go for the ball.
here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This off.
Yeah. motherfucker talking shit. Bro, see, that's what people think I'm in man all the time, bro, but I'm not. I just run a 2-man shell, so it looks like man. But it's you know, I user my safeties, bro, so a lot of it is user shit. Like if you see me, I'll come down on the zig myself, or put like a hard flat. If I know somebody just running a bunch of zigs or some shit like that, I'll put a hard flat out there and just cover up the open receiver, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like motherfuckers be thinking I'm in man all the time. Nah, I just run that 2-man shell. So every play I run looks the same. It could be cover 3. It's gonna look the same as 2-man, cover 0. You know what? All that shit. Just gotta keep motherfuckers guessing. You know what I mean? And adjustments and user skills, bro. I'm telling you. Cause anyone, if you let a motherfucker just run man on you and box you up, bro, that's crazy. Well, you gotta have your adjustments.
Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. Today, 2 teams collide in this hotly contested, very competitive Southeastern Conference. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. Return begins inside the 10.
Oh,
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed.
we're not getting caught, right?
Some
Yeah.
blocks. It's a foot race.
Shit, boy.
All the way for a touchdown. They'll set up with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Florida 7, Texas 0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick this one off.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. this play from the pistol formation. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's yours.
Yeah, shit, boy.
Intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Florida 14, Texas 0. Texas.
And this will be fair caught about the 15. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. Longhorns up to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
Man, plays like this is what you love to see. Try to creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's yours. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you gotta love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield.
Fucking Isaiah Bond.
The 30 now.
There we go.
Crosses the 10.
Isaiah Bond was moving, bro.
Touchdown, Florida.
I thought he was going to catch me.
To him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That is the score. Florida 21, Texas 0.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Texas.
And he's brought down quickly, trying to make something happen on the return, but still doesn't get out to the 25.
Hey, if that motherfucker would have fell at the 1, that would have been funny as hell.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
29-50.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. It's Manning. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Oh, watch
Not
out.
just a pick, but a big...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think I might hold the record for the quickest games, especially in this season right here. The quickest games ever be played, bro. I'll be in the game for like 2 minutes. I don't know how many games this season just alone. Motherfucker don't even make it out the first half. I don't think we made it out the first quarter in that one.
Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick this deep to start us off. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's press coverage now from these DBs. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Dropping back, it's Glenn. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Benson. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. And they'll start off with a deep shot. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
To throw, it's Glenn. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. No surprise, you get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And the Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Using his legs here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal. And the Seminoles will line up now. It's first and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. He goes sneak on second down, but stopped for no gain. That defense making it very tough down here.
This offense seemed determined to run this football in. After back-to-back running plays and goal-to-go situations, maybe it's time to mix it up here on third down.
Defense is hanging tough here. Now it's third and goal from the 1. A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushing.
What's up with this stupid ass shit, bro?
But not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good.
Kick is good. That time again.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He's past the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida. Made the defense look slow that time. And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Lucas. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Brown. To get him down, it's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pulls it in. It's Williams.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quick throw to his receiver.
Oh, pick that, son.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
To the air, it's Glenn. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab near the sticks.
And
It's
caught
Brown.
that.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw.
This motherfucker hit the ball,
Just
bro.
across the goal line.
Come on.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
This free shit is annoying as fuck.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play.
Damn, yeah, that sucks for him, man. Alright, well, shit. You know, I think on that note, we'll go ahead and end it for the day. Because I do not want that bullshit to happen to me. Yeah, bro, this fucking service is ass. And motherfuckers who play me are lucky they playing me, because most motherfuckers are accepting penalties, knowing damn well the game is froze up. But, yeah, before some bullshit happen, I'm going to go ahead and get off for the day, bro. We did good. We got the streak up to 66. We got the streak up to 66. We got the longest streak going right now. By 23 games. So we doing good. Next time we will get this playoff run going. So we'll start next stream with the playoff run. How long we go? 3 hours, 42 minutes. We went a long time, bro. Man, y'all boys be safe, man. Y'all boys be safe. I'll catch you next time, bro. Next time we get in here, we're going to try to run it up to like 70, 75 games, however long we can go for. We're trying to inch our way to 100. We'll see if we can go on a 100-game win streak, bro. That'd be wild. That'd be wild. And I feel like I'm locked in right now, bro. I feel like as long as the game doesn't like fuck me over, as long as I don't get hit with the free shit, I think we can get to 100. But one game at a time, though, bro. One game at a time. All right, bro. I'll catch y'all boy next time, man.